There we go. Is that better? Let me see if I'm on. Hello? Might be a little. There we go. So it is going. Alright. I have Discord up for chat. I have YouTube up for chat. And I think my microphone is good to go. I hope it's good to go. See if that's a little bit better. People don't want to see that anyways. Sweet. Okay, let's actually... Here we go. Awesome. Let's do this. Alright, so I'm starting on the moon. Because why not? I'm trying to get a couple more eggs before the event ends. I don't see myself getting anything good out of the gambling bag. I just saw one of my friends do it. He opened 1,000 bags and got nothing. So, I have a feeling, a hope that this will come back next year, and with it will come the bag, hopefully. It might have some new items, it might have the same item. But I guess we'll have to see. I just don't want to take the chance and waste all of my time working my butt off trying to collect all of these eggs just to have it be for nothing. Let's see, I'm gonna go back down. I've got quite a few moon eggs. I think I'm almost to the point of 250. Oh, did you make me go through? Gosh dang it. I feel like jumping off the moon. You have to have the gravity coil. It's a mandatory thing. Come on, stop. Let's see. Where's my edge? There we go. Let's jump off the edge. Alright. We'll drop a little slower. Hopefully we won't fly through the map. We'll see what happens. Almost landed in a tree there. Jeez. Trees. Okay, let's see if I can actually get on my base. Land. Nailed it. Okay. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm like right there. But while we wait, grab a couple of these. Speed this up. Oops. I am not the passenger. I am the driver. Guess I can just keep my bag out. Can I grab while holding? No, they changed it. Because it used to be that you could use your tools while you were in the vehicle. I think that was in an update. They changed it. Which, that's fine. We can take the 2 seconds to jump out of the vehicle just so that we can grab our eggs and then move on. So, after this event ends on Sunday, as far as I've seen. So, after this event, this coming, or not this Friday, but the next Friday, I'm going to be going in for some foot surgery. And hopefully they can fix my broken foot. And because I'm having surgery, I'm going to be resting and trying to recover. I can't put any pressure on my foot. I'm gonna try and start putting out the videos that I've been wanting to work on. I'm also working on a college class right now, and it's my last one before I get my degree, so I've been focusing a whole lot more on that than on Oaklands. But that's okay, it's important. Getting an education, it's an important thing. And I'm glad I'm doing it, because then I can be done with it and move on. Dun, 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 dun. think I'm going to try and capture in this video the stuff for my next video. I think it'd be kind of interesting. See how this goes. But this might be a little bit boring. Just collecting eggs. That's okay though. I kind of want to work on a couple of things in my base. Work on my windows. Get a little bit more organized. Start putting things in places and things. I think that'd be good. And my goal and my hope is to do possibly either a 2-hour stream or a 3-hour stream. I think 3 is just way too long. I don't know of very many people that can have the attention span of watching a YouTube video for 3 hours. Nothing against those that do it. It's just not for me. The only time that I actually put on like something YouTube and put it on for like a long period of time is if I can like turn it on and just listen to it. And just like have it in the background while I'm working or something like that, like a podcast or something like that. But when it comes to having to see what someone's doing, I think people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter, and they just really don't care. And me talking, it's not like I have anything like super important to say or anything like that. So maybe I'll just keep this one kind of short. But I did see a couple of things. I want to put out a video. Because I haven't in a very long time. But I saw, if you are not a part of the Discord, Hoofer put out a video, and I just updated my OBS stuff. My OBS completely crashed when I was trying to set up streams and things like that. It was really annoying. But yeah, my OBS crashed, and it got rid of all of my... Oh. Okay, I didn't want that stupid watermelon anyways. But it erased all of my settings. So I had to rebuild everything and redo it. So that was kind of annoying, and I haven't put in... my capture for Discord yet. I need to redo it. But if you guys are interested, I'm sure some people are going to put out some videos. I want to put out the sneak peeks and things like that. That Hoofer's coming out, because there's a lot of stuff getting ready to come out. That's down the pipeline, especially the stuff about quests. That's going to be really good. So I kind of want to keep everyone up to speed on things like that. But coming this weekend, probably I don't know if it's going to be tied in with the removal of Easter on Sunday, or if it will come out on Saturday. But Hoofer has written an update for trading in Oaklands, which is going to be fantastic. I don't know about you guys, but there have been a few times that trades within the game have been suggested, by nefarious people, and they take advantage of innocent people, which is unfortunate. And I think creating this trade option within the game is going to be a very good thing, because there's a lot of people like myself that like to collect items. This will not necessarily circumvent vending machines, but it will, I think, go hand in hand with. So, like, if you want random people to buy things that you have in bulk, you can use the vending machine. Or if you were selling, say, a gramophone or something like that, you have a legitimate way of trading those items without being swindled or taken advantage of, which I'm all for, because I've helped people out. I've gotten them things to, like, get paid for later. Most specifically, the giant moi. I've helped a couple of people get the giant moi because they don't have the scuba tank, so they feel like they can't get it, and so I will offer my help, and they say that they'll pay me, and I get it for them, and then they leave. Which, I mean, I probably would just do anyways, because I like helping people. I don't ask for money. Most of the time they just offer, and I'm like, okay, sure. Like, if you're willing to pay, then that's totally fine with me. I don't mind that at all. But it only becomes a problem when they say one thing, but then they don't deliver. So if I had a gigantic moi statue, we can just trade. And they can be like, hey, will you help me get one? And I'll be like, I got you, because I already got one. And here you go. And they'll be like, okay, well, here's the money I'm offering, or item, or whatever, what have you. So, I think it's going to be a good thing. But I believe that's coming this weekend, according to Hoofer. And then Jack earlier was doing a live stream, and he was showing off a couple of things, so he's been working on quite a bit. Looks like biomes and stuff like that, getting more in depth with the biomes. So that should be fun. Let's unload these. I feel like I'm getting close on the watermelons as well. Oh dear. Oh, I just picked that one up. Oh gosh, what just happened there? I don't even know. I'm dumping this all over the place. What the heck? Making a huge mess. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. See if we can get this fixed. I didn't want this going like all the way across, so I made it a lot shorter. But I feel like I got this, so I should be good. Let's see. A true sign of royalty. It's probably going to be this guy in a crown, I would guess. And this will be interesting too. I don't know what it'll be. Guess we'll find out. Oh, there's another watermelon. Another watermelon. There we go. Multi-select. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go up. Okay. We're working on a rainbow. So let's do that. Which one's that one? Oh, Commander. Pink. Sandy. Stripe. Gert. Did I do a multi-select? Where's my picture? Pictures. Screenshots. Let's see. What did I miss? Oh, I need striped. That's the one I need. There we go. That's why. I was just being goofy. I don't have a whole lot. I was hoping to get like, 250 of every egg and everything like that. It's not gonna happen. The moon egg. Oh, I've only got what, 19 more? Let's okay. I'm gonna finish the moon egg, and then I'm gonna go for watermelon. Where's watermelon at? Oh, I'm almost at 200, so I only have like 50 more of those. Oh wait. Let's output that. What is this one supposed to be? I don't know. Let's move this up here, and we will find out. Ooh, the acid. Yeah, the tree egg. The tree egg. Oh. The tree egg is what we're working on right now in this area. Unstable. Okay. We'll just do this. And we'll reorganize it in just a little bit. Because this watermelon can go right there. Let's go get some moon eggs. We've got, what, 19 more moon eggs? We're like right there. Let's minimize that picture. We don't need it anymore. Okay, jump, free fall. It's the leap of faith from Indiana Jones. And the moon shall appear right in front of you. Yes. Okay, so we need to fill, what, 2 baskets? We're not going to do it on one trip. I'm going to have to reset. Let's go a little bit faster. But who knows? We might just get lucky. Ooh, there's one. Dose. Oh, there's another one. It's 3. Up here again. This is 4. I usually get about 4 or 5 per load. That's about it. I don't know if anyone else gets more luck than I do. If you do, let me know in the comments or what you do to make it go a little faster. Whether server jumping works for you, or if all you have to do is just kind of fall down to your base and then get back up on here. I think I've tried that and it didn't work out too well for me. I think I'm gonna have to reset my server. Man, okay. Let's try this. Let's restart. Oh, shout out to Tease. Overtime. You guys are on. I wish I could message you. Maybe I'll message you. Tell you I'm on. Let's see. Maybe she'll see me. If not, she'll see it. And I know that I'll see her on another time if she's not able to get on. But if you do want to be notified when I do go live or when I put out a video, I have this new little thing. Let's see if it works. If you want to, subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. That way you can see when I post videos, you can make comments on those things, and we can kind of build this community together. 'Cause I love Oaklands. Alright. Oh, is that? I feel like that's one of the rare ones. Is it? Might just be a Rainbow egg. Probably just a rainbow egg. Could not get so lucky. Alright. Got one right off the bat. Sweet. Oh, and we're getting more. But yeah, if I can finish off the moon, that would be fantastic. The moon eggs are not hard if you know how to get to the moon. If you don't know how to get to the moon, I could put out a video on it. Brick did a great job. Go check out his videos. He's the biggest one on here. The official Brick. He's got some great videos, really good informative tutorials, and it's always a good time when you're watching him. He's got some amazing songs too. He's all about Oaklands and a really good guy. So, but yeah, getting up here, you know, creating that spawn pad that's like way up there and just kind of landing on the moon. That's the easiest. You can drink the potion, no guarantees. Let's see. I think we're right there. I think I've got 10. Oh, there's one right there. I think this is... Oh, no. This is 10, I think. I hope. But yeah, if I can get to 20 on this, I'd love that. Another thing I'm trying to work on is my confidence when it comes to doing things like this. I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but I am a people pleaser. I'm learning to move away from that because you can't please everyone. But my biggest fear and concern is critiques and things like that. You know, what if I do something that somebody doesn't like? And I'm starting to get to the point where it's more like, well, if they don't like it, then they can subscribe to Brick or TeamView or Nate or Overtime, or I mean, there's so many YouTubers that do Oaklands and stuff like that. So, not a big deal. Alright, let's reset. Don't, that's my daughter. Don't worry about it. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, right. Dress to Impress. It's her favorite. She just plays on my account. And that's how I kind of got into Roblox. I was just playing with my kids. I was more into ESO and Ark Survival Evolved. Lots of those kinds of games. A little bit of Fallout. Like the survival games, but my kids started getting me into Roblox in general, and we were playing games together like Death Run. That one was a lot of fun. And then we'd start, you know, we'd kind of just pick a game to jump into and play together. And so, you know, they'd play a little bit and they'd have trouble or, you know, get stuck. And so I'd come over and I'd help them. I think there was a pet simulator game or something like that. And my daughter had an account and I had an account, and I got a rare one and she wanted some kind of unicorn or something like that. And so it was just like, yeah, sure, here you go. You know, I really didn't care, but it's something that she enjoys, and so we'll just kind of try all different kinds of games and play together. And that's when I found Woodmill Inc. I loved Lumber Tycoon. My son got me into that one, the Lumber Tycoon 2. Um, but there were so many dupers and hackers and people that would just fly around the map and knock off your stuff, and it was just so annoying. I had one guy who was talking to me, and they were like, "Oh yes, just you know," I was on Xbox at the time, and they were like, "Yeah, just load next to me in your base," and I was like, "Oh okay." And I load, and he had the ability to basically erase my whole save file, and I was just like, "Okay, well, I'm done with this game." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you." And then I had to create a new save file, and he said, "Make a new save file." I stuck around. He was like, I don't know, 13 or 14 years old. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad. Let me make it up to you." And then he just proceeded to give me max amount of money in the game, all of these super rare items, illegal items, all of this stuff. He's like, "What do you want? How much do you want of it?" And he was just basically just dumping everything onto my base. And that act to me made it even worse than just erasing my file, because once you have everything, what's the point of playing the game? I feel it's just kind of like, oh well, it's kind of like if you ever play Sims, like Sims 4 or something like that. You can put in these cheats to have God mode, not need to take care of your sim at all, give yourself max money. That's all fine and dandy. It's almost like a creative mode in Minecraft. It's just for building and designing and having fun. You can build huge mansions, buy all this stuff. It's great. But if you're like playing the game and you just give yourself like max money, or just like give yourself max stats all the time, you lose interest in the game really fast. It's just kind of dumb. And that's just kind of how I felt with Lumber. I had all the max stuff. I had max money. Like, what else is there for me to do? I have everything. So, I was looking for a game like it, and that's when I came across Windmill Inc. And I loved it. I thought it was great. So I played more of it and got really involved with it until it got taken down. Womp womp. Yeah, they were doing things that they knew better. They should have written their own code. And that was just the biggest thing. And I think why they got into so much trouble is because they were building a game that was popular, that was good. They just didn't do it the right way. But they took Code Primate's he gave him some suggestions and advice, and they listened to it, thank goodness, made their own stuff, and now we have Oaklands. And it's so much fun. I really enjoy it. It's got a little bit of everything, so I hear all the like Hoofer talking about like Oaklands 2 and things like that. Like, I think that might upset some people. I know that I would be upset. Don't move on to like a new project of like new things you want to try for Oaklands too, like just do it in Oaklands now. You know, if you want to redesign a new map, go for it. We'd love a new map. You know, if you want to change things up and create like portals to different areas, I think people would be on board for that. You know, willing to try different things. We love to see what's in store, but I think people would be a little disappointed. I know I would be if this game was just abandoned for something to try something else. So, but we'll just have to see. We'll see what they have in store. I think this is the last one. Hopefully. But yeah, I'm all for trying things out, and if you don't like how something is in Oaklands and it's going to take like a big change, I mean, as long as you're up front with everyone about it, like if it's going to break something or if it's going to, you need to like revamp a whole like tool, like how all the tools work, I think people would be patient enough to be like, okay, you know what, you do what you need to, and we're excited to see what's on the other side. I think that's 22. I think I'm done. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. The moon! I always think of Despicable Me. I'm going to steal the moon! Yeah, even at this size, I think it's a little too big for me to put on my base. See, we're coming in hot. Dang it. Yeah, the moon was never intended to be spawned on. Let's see if I can land on here. Moon. If I can land right on my base, that would be ideal. Cloud. And bouncing back. Nailed it. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to sell some of these moon rocks, or I guess moon eggs, if I got enough of them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. I set this one right here. So we're all done with the moon. Everybody, that's good news. Let's lock it. Oh, I can't lock it. Is that why I was having issues? I think that might have been why I was having issues. Okay. The moon is done. We'll just put that up there. Whoops, I need to bring watermelon. Watermelon egg. Okay. Let's turn that back on. Well, we got some watermelons right here. 1, 2. 2 watermelons. Whip, whip, whip. All right, let's go sell these ones really fast, and then we can go and collect 50 more watermelons, and then we'll be done with watermelons too. But yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to have enough time to collect all the eggs. Oh gosh. Whoop, whoop. Let's back up easy. Here we go. Not over. Okay, let's just go for watermelon really fast. I'll do one quick round around the main area, and then we'll wrap it up. Make it kind of short today. But I'm excited. I'm going to be putting out some theory videos. I'm going to be putting out some myth busting videos. I'm going to be putting out some tutorial videos. So I'm going to put a little bit of everything out there. See what people are interested in, what they might like, and then go from there. Because I don't want to do the same thing as, you know, these other YouTubers. You know, they're doing their thing, and that's great. I want to find my thing. TeamView, amazing builder. Brick, I mean, he's so fun, and he's doing some of the tutorials and everything like that. It's great. So, I just kind of want to do my own thing. And we'll find out what that is. Kind of like what I was talking about. I think it'd be so much fun to help with the lore of the game, because I feel like there's so much. I feel like it's a little bit two-dimensional when it comes to the game, and that's mainly because, you know, there is no, not necessarily a story, but like I feel like there is something here. It's more than just a time wasting kind of a Roblox game. You're not just going in and doing a building simulator or an obby or something like that. Like it's more than that. I feel like Oaklands is a world, and I really want to explore the nooks and crannies of what it can offer. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. What are you most excited for when it comes to Oaklands? Are you looking forward to updates? Are you looking forward to content? Are you looking forward to just getting in here and wasting time, having a good time with all of these events? Well, and by the way, I forgot to mention this. If you're interested and you like to build, it's a little bit late, but I know that Jack posted they're doing a building competition on Discord. So if you're interested and you want to build, I believe it's motion using logic though. I believe that's the parameters. If you, I could be wrong. Double check it in the Discord for typical developers. But hey, if you're a good builder, like get in there and do it. I helped overtime with his build, and I feel like we did pretty well. I learned a whole heck of a lot when it came to building and things like that. I learned a lot from him. So because of that, what the heck? Why is that there? I knew I was seeing something. But because I got a lot of help from him, I'm able to understand what that there is not a lot of limitation when it comes to building. I can do things that I never would have thought that I could. Having a lot more confidence in myself and my building and just going for it. So it's been a really, really good thing for me, I think. And I kind of wanted to share that with everyone. Ooh. Alright, we're almost done with our lap. And I'm almost done with the stream. We've got just a couple more minutes. And then we'll be wrapping it up. And this time we had 1 viewer. Yes. Getting up there. Is this purple or is this blue? I feel like that's purple. I'm going to get a jar just in case. I don't think I have one. It might be blue. I could just be blowing it. I could be just goofing around, and we'll see. Reverse. I think it's blue. I'm almost positive it's blue. Let's drop this. Yep, blue fireflies. I got it just in case it was purple. So hard to tell for me. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but like purple, it's got the same glow as this. If you come across like magnetite and stuff like that. Does this not glow anymore? A little bit. Just not as much on the ground. But yeah. Whoa. We're lagging. But we've almost got all the watermelons. So that'll be good. And then we'll finish up with the striped. And then just trees as we come across them. I mean, they're a lot more rare. I feel like if we can get like the commons and the uncommons and get those knocked out, that'll be good. And then just as we come across the rares, we'll take care of those. I'm not getting that one up on there. I can't do that. Man. It's way too high for me to get up there. But who knows? Maybe we'll come across a super rare egg one of these times. That'd be kind of nice. Or a rare item or something like that. Like a purple star. Those are kind of fun to come across every once in a while. I think the worst is purple fireflies. And then you don't have a jar. And then you look at the time and you're over in the desert and it's like 5:45 and you're just like, no, because you know, it's just not gonna happen. It's not your day. Those fireflies are going to elude you. And you'll just have to find the next one. Here's some red ones. Here we go. Alright, let's go turn these in, and I think I'm going to call it for the night. Nobody's really on right now. But I also... It's okay. I'm doing this late at night, and I know that there's lots of people that are not on this late. So, get on there. They can watch this later. All right. Is that all of them? What are we at for watermelons? Ooh, 218. So, what, 32 more? 32. We could do 32 more watermelons. We could do that, and then we could do rainbow eggs, and then we could do striped eggs. I really didn't start on striped eggs. But, whoa. Whoa. Let's see, swirly eggs, purple eggs, whole eggs, blue eggs, pink eggs, green eggs. There's a couple that I need to get a little bit more of. I got a lot of golden eggs. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 11 for me is a lot. Egg cased egg? Can't remember that one. Grudge, gird eggs. Yeah. Well, anyways, we'll just do it right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you found it a little bit entertaining. I feel like I was kind of monotone. I'm still getting over a sore throat, but it's not too bad. But I hope you will check me out. Please, again, consider subscribing. That way you can see upcoming videos that are going to be happening, as well as content, shorts, and things like that. I'm excited. But we'll see you guys later.